All right, welcome everybody.
Hey,
Happy New Year. I hope everybody had a good New Year. It's gonna be a good one, I think. I think it will. Say hello to my crew tonight. We've got Mr. Corliss. Paul, what you got going on? You have a good New Year?
I had a really good New Year. Stayed up and watched the ball come down and the New Year come in, and by 12:01 I was sound asleep.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, you
and
did better than me because I slept through the New Year.
I try and make it, and usually I make it, but not much longer after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a good New Year, just kind of taking it easy. And
All right. Got any big plans for 2026?
I plan to do more projects and spend more time in my shop. Of course, I think I said the same thing last year, and best laid plans, but
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm
I'm going to
glad to
try it.
hear that because I'd like to see some projects and videos and all that kind of stuff. So,
Well, I already did a project.
what do you got there?
Those are hold downs for my
Your honeycomb?
honeycomb.
Oh,
The
yeah,
I've got that. Well, you've got the Creality Falcon 2,
yeah,
and I've got the same thing. Mine's the open frame with
yeah, yeah, yeah,
but yours is a closed unit, but mine's the open frame. And one of the problems with that particular head, the laser head, is it sits awful close to that honeycomb, or the project would.
yeah, yeah.
And if you put any kind of a hold down on it, it's going to hit that hold down. So I found these really thin hold downs on Makerspace, and I printed out a couple of them, put them on there. Well, the first thing that happened is they broke right there.
Yeah.
They broke right off. So they were at I think the original design was at like 15% infill. So the first thing I did, I changed it to 100% infill, and that helped quite a bit. Well, then I went into Tinkercad, and hopefully you can see this. I modified it and put just a little, there you can see just a little fillet
Mm-hmm.
around there,
Yeah, yeah.
just enough to add some more plastic to it, and that seems to work quite well. And the little fillet that's on there is less than an eighth of an inch. So if I use the thin plywood, I can still push this down all the way to hold
Mm-hmm.
the plywood down.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to print up a few more of those and give them a try, but they seem to work pretty good. So that's my project for 2026.
Okay. All right. All right, Mr. Ballard. How about you? I know you in the taking down season of the Christmas lights.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I was just telling Paul right before the show started. I got 28 more customers to do, so got got a lot, a lot to do.
Now, do
Yeah.
you rent them? Do you rent the man lift for taking them down too, or do you just yank
Uh,
them down?
well, most of the time, no, I don't need a lift. But when I do my big giant trees, I need the lift because yeah, I have my poles are I have are well, it'll extend out about 40 feet or so, but I have several trees that are 50 and 60 feet tall, so I need the lift to be able to get to the top of them. But I'll run it for like well I have a next week I actually have I have one of my customers is going to be switching over to permanent lighting. So as soon as her stuff shows up, then I'll take the lift up to her house the one day and do that install, and then another day I'll go get the big trees done. So hopefully I only need it for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
It's expensive enough. I don't want it longer than I need it.
Yeah. So, is it fair to say then that 2026 has been kind to you, or
Um,
is it too early to tell?
yeah, it's way too early to tell.
Okay.
We don't want to.
All right.
We
Well,
don't want to go on that route. Well, today I was down and I have this I don't know, it's like a senior living facility type thing, like neighborhood or whatever. Um, and I do a lot of things at that place, and so I had to go there. I spent the whole day there taking stuff down. So it's like I don't know, 16 or maybe up 16, 17 ish wreaths that I hang up there, along with lights everywhere and all kinds of stuff. So yeah,
okay. That was it.
and it
That
says I
was in
did.
response. Andy's comment here. What's up with the dark rings around your eyes? Too much partying. uh, I just forget to turn this light on, which I should turn on to. Of course, I probably still got dark rings around my eyes, and this is why. I was Bear tonight. Bear is. Well, you're gonna
Bear.
park it. Okay, he finally laid back down. He's all puppy. I can tell you that much. He is all puppy. But we getting there. We're getting there. It's gonna be all right. And I gotta tell you, you guys, Paul and Ryan, didn't sound really all that excited about 2026. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's gonna be a good year. I don't really know
Yeah,
why, but I just got a hunch.
got a lot of projects to do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm starting off. Well, I guess I didn't quite start off with the first, but I've got my uh, big assembly table, otherwise known as my CNC. I've got it cleaned off now, so ready to tackle some stuff. And I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start doing some aluminium.
Ooh,
Yeah, so you might see some of that.
cool.
Last time I ran some aluminum was when I was building that one, and I was using that old sidewinder. The little bitty one with the Walt 611 or whatever. So uh, I hadn't tried any aluminum since I got this one built, but I'm sure it'll go through it much better. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about 2026. I don't, and like I said, I don't really know why, because right now you watch the news and it's like a freaking dumpster fire everywhere. So, but
Yeah, it is.
I've just learned to just turn that damn TV off, go do something, you know, and,
Yeah.
and life will get better if you leave that TV off, I think. But anywho,
Oh, John. John's putting it out there, putting the challenge out there. Completion of the scoreboard.
oh yeah,
Can we
yeah.
get it done this year? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. We got a lot of things going on. Yeah.
You know
I
what
mean,
I thought
I've
about?
got most of the crap done on it already. So I mean, it should be it shouldn't be as difficult as it is. It's the programming of the Arduinos and crap that I'm stuck at because I don't know how
See,
to.
that's why they make AI.
I tried. Well, I tried a while
Oh,
ago, so maybe it's better. But I was trying to mess around with that, but I think I was confusing it.
I I'm still the jury's still out with me as far as AI is concerned. I try to do stuff with it, and I guess it's probably me. I probably don't know how to do a prompt right or something because it always takes me two or three tries, and then a lot of times, at least with Google Gemini, that's what I've been using. You do the two, you do something just like the thumbnail I did for this thing. I was doing that earlier today, and it had the cupid and the heart too far to the right where it was right next to where it says Hobby CNC with Dave. So all I did was ask to move it to the left, and I asked it three times, and it'd go, "Okay, sorry," and then it would work, and then it'd come back, and it'd be exactly the same. And
Yeah,
I'd have to save what I had so far, and then start, hit create new chat or whatever. But I seem like I have to do that all the time. I just can't seem to nail it in just one or two or three tries. It's like
yeah.
it just doesn't want to cooperate. And like I said, it's probably me. I know other people have good luck doing it, but it just doesn't work out that great for me. I was going to
That's
talk about this email I got
uh
from our friends over there at Cutting It Close.
oh. I got you.
Yeah, I'm on their mailing list, I guess, because I get emails and stuff. But anyway, it was a
Dear
thank
Dave,
you
there are,
thing for being a customer of theirs, and then he's talking about I guess he's talking about things to look for in 2026, the 12 monthly kits. Now I have not looked today. Paul, have you looked? I know you like to do
I,
those.
I haven't I haven't looked today. I looked a couple days ago and they hadn't.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it says all new purpose built complete solutions for CNC projects. We're the only ones in the industry doing this. Each month brings a new project ready kit. So I guess that's going to be a continued thing. So I haven't looked to see what he's got, or if he has the January one on there. I don't know. Another thing he talks about is new bits and materials. It says specialized bits designed for materials you've never had access to before, industrial grade panels, unique options that were previously only available to large commercial operations. So it looks like, let's see, and then finally he says more options, better support, expanded sizing across our material lines, faster customer service, more digital files to get you cutting quicker, and hours of free educational content dropping throughout the year. So, uh, yeah, it looks like they're going to be kind of expanding and adding some cool new stuff over there. Like I said, I hadn't looked. I don't know if I dare try to look. My
I
camera's
got
been
it up
acting.
now and he doesn't have it listed yet.
Okay. Do you just looking around over there, Paul? Do you see anything that looks like something he might have added that he didn't have last year?
No, not yet.
Okay.
No, he's got. In fact, I don't even see the December kit. I saw the I see the November kit, which was the game, the card holder, and the card and domino.
Uh,
But
yeah. What was the December kit? Do you remember?
I don't see a December kit.
I don't think they did one.
Well,
No,
Marty Mitchell just did one. Let me see what it was he did, because I'm thinking that might have been the December kit. Let's see here. Oh, I hate when there's somebody else with the same thing. It's Mitchell's. Woodworks LLC. That's it, I think. Well, he just no, I take that back. This probably wasn't a December one. It's one that I think he's had for a while. It was that deer inlay kit, and I think
Yeah,
that was probably
September. That
September,
was
October.
September's kit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think now that I remember watching that video, Marty said that he'd had it for a while. He just hadn't had time to do it. So maybe he didn't come up with a December kit. But according to his email, he's going to have one every month. So I guess we'll be having to keep an eye out for the January. Yeah, Dan said it was the deer inlay. Yep. Um, yeah, I got to thinking about something. Getting back to John talking about your scoreboard, Ryan.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about making one not fancy like you're not no big huge thing, but just a smaller plywood thing.
Yeah.
Uh, and also putting, you know how I've made using my old home tech, I've made the Georgia Bulldogs, I've made the Ohio State thing, I've
Hmm.
made um, TCU back when they were playing, I think the Bulldogs in the championship game stuff. But anyway, every year, of course, now it's too late to try to do it because you know they're playing tomorrow. You know, or
Indiana and
well,
Oregon.
I think they play Friday. I think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Miami and Ole Miss
Old Miss. Yeah.
tomorrow. I think, but oh man, I tell you what, you want to watch some good football. I have my. I'm getting off track here, but I have my TV set up. I use Fubo as my streaming service, and I have it set up to record anything football. And I have here lately been watching some of the best college football that I've seen in a long time, but it's not the big boys. It's the Division three or
Yeah.
them schools that don't get any money, all that kind of stuff. But that's some good football right there. It's like football used to be, before they were all millionaires getting paid and all that kind of NIL money and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I've watched some great games. Montana State uh, playing, I think it was Northern Illinois or something. I can't even remember the names of the teams because it was uh, so rare. And then there was another one, but both of the games of the lower divisions, really good football. Anyway, back to what I was starting to say. Uh, and maybe if I don't forget, maybe I'll try to do it because you'd have to do it throughout the year. You'd have to because you know how they as soon as football starts in what August or
Yeah.
September something like that, they start coming out with the AP 25, and
Yeah.
so you can kind of see who's up there. So you'd have to as soon as that first list come out, you'd have to start. But I was thinking about lasering a little. Uh, whatever their logo thing is or whatever, and then putting it on maybe a football shaped thing or something, or maybe just a square rectangle thing, and then having a thing where you do the top 25, and that way you can just pick them up, and move them around as it changes each week, and then when you get down to the CFP selection, have a bracket where you can put them in there. I think
There
that'd
you
be
go.
pretty cool. That helped me keep up with who's who. But but yeah, I wouldn't make them. I wouldn't make them very big though, because it start getting out of hand once you.
Yeah. It would get crazy quick.
Yeah, I couldn't make them as big because the other ones were like this big. So it'd have to be something probably like 6 by 6 or smaller. But maybe I'll do that over the uh, over the summer or something. All righty. Let's see here. I guess I really got much to talk about. Like I said, I've been outside around the fire pit, me and old Knucklehead, all day, burning up limbs and all that kind of stuff that's fell over the winter. But any,
Did you see the uh, production update for CNC Labs?
I did, and normally I talk about that a good bit, but I really don't have much to say about it this time.
Yeah, they're well. He filmed it like halfway through December, so he didn't really have a whole lot. But
Yeah,
it
yeah, he
sounds like
filmed it, I think, December 18th, and then he just released it, I think, yesterday or day
yeah,
before, something like that. But
but it sounds like their auto spin is on its way.
yeah, okay, that's just one of those things I can't get excited about. I don't know. I guess I guess it'd be all right.
Yeah,
It's just one of those things that just doesn't get me excited. Um,
and they're also working on I guess the long mill version 3, trying to I guess reduce
yeah,
parts.
he talked quite a bit about the the long mill 3, and I guess they're going to try to keep the price around the same. It's just that they'll make improvements, so it'll be pretty much same price, but you'll be getting something
Yeah,
that's better. But
yeah, it'll be interesting.
yeah, so if anybody's out there wanting to learn more about the alt mill or the long mill, go check it out. I didn't even put a link. I didn't even because I watched it and then I thought, usually he has some cool stuff to talk about. But like I said, the little what do they call it again? Auto spin?
The
Is that
auto
what?
spin, yeah,
Yeah, I just can't get too excited about that. I don't.
it's an interesting concept. I mean, it'll be neat to see how well it's received. I mean, if you don't want a big spindle with a VFD, I mean,
Yeah,
you can use that.
yeah. I don't know. Like I said, to me, it's just I don't know. I mean, I guess they put into the effort to design it and all that, and worked with um, whoever, whatever Chinese company they're working with to make them. So
Yeah,
I guess it'll be all right. I don't know. Like I said, I just can't get excited about it because to me, it just seems like another route
yeah.
to me. But anyway,
Uh, Dan's got a question out there.
has anyone been using NC Cinder instead of G Cinder?
I haven't tried it yet. I watched Francis's videos, but
Is that who makes
yeah,
that Francis guy?
yeah, but I haven't tried it out yet.
Yeah. Well, when I got to tell you, when I set up that last 60/40, to make sure everything worked on it and to put it on Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that, I never even connected it to a computer. I just used the offline controller to make sure everything's working
Yeah,
and tested it that way. But I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I know that Francis guy that you're talking about, and I knew he was working on something. I wasn't for sure. It was called NC Cinder, uh, but I, I I just don't really don't know anything about it. And I don't know a whole lot about G Cinder other than that's what I like to use if I'm running something that's Gerbil based. I
Yeah,
hate candle. Um, Never could get candle to work. Well, I could get it to work, but every time I would close it, I would have to reinstall it to get it. I don't know, maybe it's something with my computer or whatever, but uh, didn't like candle at all. Universal G code senders, kind of lame, you know. I
yeah.
just
Well,
I just think the G sender one, and again, I don't know much about the NC sender. I'm sure that Francis guy is really um,
it's built off of GSender, and he's changed stuff on it, but I don't really know what he's changed. Like the layouts and stuff like that. But I'm not really sure.
yeah. I really don't watch his videos. I mean, they come in my feed, and sometimes I'll click on them, start to watch them, and I'll go, "Oh, it's that guy," and it's just because none of the stuff he's showing is anything I'm really interested in. So, um,
He's selling one of his Onefinities.
oh, Did he have? So he's got an alt mill and a Onefinity, right?
Yeah,
So he's selling the Onefinity?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
and it's been retrofitted to use um, the alt mill stuff or something like that. Something.
Oh yeah, I think he called it the Altfinity or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I see. Here's an interesting comment. Dan says G Sender is trash. I would keep the old version. I would update it. Too many errors and crashes. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't
Well,
updated mine to the latest version yet.
it could quite well be trash now. I downloaded it a long time ago when I first got those NEMA Labs machines. And I'm not one when I load something and it works, I don't worry about updates unless it's just something, unless there's something wrong and there's a bug fix or something like that. But as long as stuff works, I just don't update it just for the sake of update, which a lot of people do that. They think they've got to have the latest, greatest, and then they're always the one catching a new bug or something. So,
And now you got the Masso, so you don't even care about it anyway.
yeah, I don't care about none of that stuff.
The like on my Gatton, I still use BCNC that I downloaded. How long ago did I build that machine? 7, 8 years
It's
ago now.
been a
So
minute.
I
Yeah.
still use the exact same version of BCNC because it just all it needed to do was probe and run the G code. That's all I cared about, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's all it does.
Well, that's kind of the same way with good old Mach 3. I've had that license for years, and of
Yeah,
course, they don't even do updates on it anymore.
yeah, they
But I
shut.
got the last stable version that I know works, and I would not hesitate if I needed to make a new machine or a new controller. I
Yeah,
wouldn't hesitate using that because I know it'll still work. It's not the greatest stuff, and it'd sure be a step back after using the Masso, but everybody used to gripe about Mach 3, and I'm like, why do you still use Mach 3? Well, it works.
yeah. I,
If it ain't
I
broke,
don't need
don't
it to
fix it.
make me breakfast. I just need it to run G code.
Yeah, yeah. It did everything I needed
Yeah.
it to do. So,
Harry also
let's
lets me
see.
operate.
Harry's got a comment here. He says 38 days to Valentine's. Are you hosting a project competition? No, I am not. But I thought I would talk about it because I don't know if anybody's out there needs to make something for the missus, or maybe you're one of those craft fair, craft show type people. Uh, but I had actually forgotten the name of this website. It had been so long since I'd been on here. Oh, and I meant to bring that other little thing in here. Well, I don't have it in here, but I can show you the picture because this is where I got it. But I came here. This is, and I know I've talked about this website many times before, but I can never remember the name of it. But it's Ameed, AMEEDE.com.
Yep.
And I'm going to go search, and I'm going to share my screen here too
Ooh.
when I get this up here, assuming the computer don't go ape shit. Okay, so here I just wanted to show you this. Share. Nope, not that, Dave. This button.
Here it comes. There he goes.
Okay, so here we are. Let me get Harry off of here. This is now I put this in here. I did a search and put Valentine. Say it's a search for Valentine, and you see it's got one. It's got over 10 pages of stuff, and then look how much stuff as I scroll through here. This website's just got a ridiculous amount of stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a little something for your sweetie or your side chick or whatever you got, uh, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Now I'm scrolling through here kind of fast, but I mean just all kinds of got some nice little heart boxes. Women eat that stuff up. Um,
Ooh.
let's see. I was trying
Little
to.
wine
I was
boxes.
scrolling through here earlier, and I go, "Oh yeah, there's that thing." I meant to bring it back here, and then I forgot. I found my puppy makes me forget things.
I
Well,
like
I
those
don't even
layered
know.
ones.
Maybe they don't put the stuff in the same order as they do because I thought I'd already seen it by now. Well, yeah, they must put stuff in a different order. But anyway, it was a little box that it's got like the lid is in two pieces, so it folds together, and then it's got a heart. There it is, right there.
Oh yeah, I think you've made that before,
I've
didn't you?
got I've got two of these sitting in there on the shelf in there. But yeah, that's a pretty good one. But all this stuff on here, I'm pretty sure all of it's free. Uh, and I'm not sure. I think you could also use it for to resell. I think. I don't think there's any kind of restrictions on this stuff. But okay, so you can see there's just a ton of stuff on here. That's just the first page, I guess. I thought there would be a thing to click next, but okay, now we'll go to two.
Jeez.
All kinds of little light boxes. Paul, that sounds like that might be up your alley there, light box.
Yeah.
But just all kinds of stuff. And that, like I said, that's I always forget the name of that thing, but it's ameed.com. AMEEDE.com. And they have a ton of stuff on here.
Yeah. Not bad.
Just all kinds of mushy
Pretty cool.
stuff for
I think that first page, I think it was all of them, and then they broke it down or something. Because that first page had like, you went scrolling forever.
yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe this first page is all of it. Because you can see how far there's a bunch of stuff in here. I can tell because my computer's whirring over there. As I'm trying to scroll through all these graphics, it's. I saw some pretty cool, and of course, I just searched Valentine's, but there's some kind of cool things. I like those. Uh, but I saw some other. I don't. I think I saw it before I did the search for Valentine's, but it's the what do they call them? The Mandela
Yeah.
things with all
Oh
the
yeah,
layers.
those layered things.
Yeah, there's a lot of those on here. But but anyway, I just thought I'd bring this website up and bring it to your attention if you didn't know about it, or maybe you're like me and you'd forgotten about it. But lots of cool stuff. And like I said, I'm just searching the Valentine stuff too. If you go, of course, we just had Christmas and stuff, um, but they just have a ton of stuff. Now, they also have, if you look up here, they also have 3D printing and
Ooh.
CNC.
Oh, we
So,
just got
Ooh.
confirmation that Dave's human.
see, get all kinds of,
Whoa.
if you're into that
Good.
kind of stuff.
All of a
Of
sudden,
course,
I'm
one thing about
looking
this,
for a
this site,
milkshake.
everything's free, but you do have to put up with these annoying little ad things here. But yeah, there's all kinds of 3D 3D printed stuff here. Let's see what else they got. Art for CNC. Let's check out
Ooh,
animals. Lord, let's see.
there's Scrat. Yeah.
There's all kinds of looking crazy stuff.
Meow meows and those and huh.
Let's see, these
Yeah,
are 3D models for CNC. Like I said, that ad thing there is kind of annoying. Okay, now here's vector CNC laser. There's puzzles. There you go, Paul. I know Paul likes puzzles.
Yeah.
Um, vector printing 2D. Well, I guess you can sign up for this, probably costs, and then you get the really sweet stuff, I guess. 3D machines. Wonder what that would be. Oh, let's see if they got a golf cart.
that's what we need.
Or a DeLorean. I was watching. You remember the show Modern Marvels?
Yes.
I've been recording some of those again. I've probably seen them all anyway, but they had. I was watching one last night, and they were talking about John DeLorean and the Back to the Future car or whatever. But I guess you can still get those.
You
There's
can get parts for them, yeah.
well, when they, of course, John's dead now. He died several years ago.
Man, Harry is hammering me tonight.
What's that?
Maybe an electric forklift
Oh,
with or without brakes, Harry.
yeah. Just put Flintstone brakes on
Right.
it. Yeah, but they were doing. They were talking about the DeLorean, and I guess he had them made in Ireland. And
Yeah.
then when he got in all that trouble with the drug stuff, and he quit making them. I guess they shipped all that stuff to someplace in Texas,
Yeah.
and so they've got a big warehouse. And they say you can for about 25 grand you can get one if you want it.
Well, yeah,
It's
they're
a brand new 25-year-old car or something like that.
well now they're starting to really go up in price. You can't really find a DeLorean these days for under 50,
Oh, really?
even a pretty rough one. But
Well, yeah, you're probably right because that show's pretty old. That show
yeah,
I was
but
watching.
yeah, the people out in Texas or wherever it is that has that, they bought all the parts after DeLorean went under, and yeah, there's enough parts that you could build a lot of cars. Like, there was so many parts that were still there. But yeah, and then there's a guy in Vegas that he does recreations of the DeLorean from Back to the Future. So he'll get one and then he'll do all the stuff to it and add lights and puts the computers into it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty cool.
I mean, they're kind of neat. They're not something I would probably get, but
I'd want one of those over a Cybertruck.
oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely over a Cybertruck. Those things are fugly, man. Yeah, lots of cool little puzzles and stuff here. This site just has so many
Oh yeah,
crazy things. That almost looks like the Santa
yeah,
thing.
you do, Sean.
Yeah, they probably got some new train stuff since you was last over here, Sean. Ah, speak of the devil.
There's a
You
train
got
right
right
there.
here. Oh no, that's not the same one. Yeah, that's almost the same one. I got one of those sitting in my kitchen on top of a cabinet. It's got the locomotive and the caboose and three different cars in the middle of it. It's not. I don't think that's the same one, but yeah, this site has lots and lots of stuff. But now back to Harry's talking about hosting a project competition. I'm not going to host one, but if you want to make something for Valentine's, send me pictures. I'd be happy to share it with the folks out there in YouTube land. There's just a ton of stuff. Like I said, this ad right here
Yeah,
is
it's a
only,
Bugatti.
but 3D illusion. Ooh, that'd be good.
Ooh,
Ooh, yeah.
Pokemon,
Would
T
you
Rex.
Pokemon? Oh yeah, there's Pokemon. Well, that's some different stuff there. Yep, a lot of stuff on there, folks.
Yeah,
Go check it out. Well,
pretty awesome.
that yeah, I was going to get on again. I couldn't think of the name of this silly website, and I was going to get on here and pick out a couple projects and cut one tonight, but then I thought, well, since I can't figure out the name of that website, and then I finally figured out what it was. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on.
Uh oh, here he goes.
Nah, maybe not.
Nah, nope.
Maybe not. I thought I was going to, and I'll have to try to mute it if I do because I scare the bejeebies out of a bear down there when I sneeze.
Have you done many of those 3D? It's a you do it on the laser and it's flat, but it looks like it's 3D. You know what I mean?
Where you layer stuff?
No, no, it's one flat piece of wood, but the way it burns with the laser, it looks like it's three dimensional.
Oh. Well, Are you talking about like the one they've got one where it's like a round ball and it's got different size round circles, so it makes it look like
Yeah.
it's uh,
Sean says it's called grayscale engraving.
okay.
You just take a piece of wood and then the picture that you engrave on it, and it engraves a whole piece of wood. But when it's done engraving, it looks like it's 3D, or it has depth to it.
Okay. No, I haven't really tried anything to make it
And
3D. I've done a lot of engraving with like a little diode laser, but I've never really
John
felt like
Thompson
it.
says he's done a lot of it. Hmm. I just wondered how difficult it was to do as far as setting up the different layers, or if you have to set up different layers, or how it works.
Well, what you should do is go to that website I was just looking at and see if you can find something like that
Yeah,
and tackle that and see if you can do it.
that's a great idea.
Yeah, yeah. I'm full of them.
Yeah,
Or
well, I'm
full of
always
it or something.
something to do.
I've still got sitting around here. I mean, I got a couple sitting right here. The old ceramic tile.
Yep, yep,
I've got a couple of them sitting here that have actually got something. There was a pumpkin one,
yeah.
but you know, I go big usually. So when I went to Lowe's or Home Depot one, I can't remember what. I think it was Home Depot. And when I went to buy some of these, and these are like the
About 16 cents a piece, aren't they?
yeah, these are like 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Well, they also make some that are like okay, yeah, all my 4 4 inch ones are down there. But I bought like a whole case of them, so I've got a whole bunch this size. I've got a whole bunch of the 6 by 6 or whatever they are, and I played around and did a few, but I need to find something to use them on.
I got a whole bag of titanium oxide that I bought because I didn't want to deal with using white paint and then having to get the paint off. So I bought titanium oxide, and if you mix that with either alcohol or water, then you spray it on the tile, and then when you're done with it, you just wash it off with water. It comes right off. And I think I did one tile, so I don't even know where it is anymore. But
Oh, I see what John's saying here. It says for that 3D stuff, you only need one layer. Really, it's the power and speed that counts, the way you process it. So if it's grayscale, I guess the darker it is, it's going to burn with more power, so it would make it deeper, or vice versa. I don't know how that, but yeah,
well, I'm gonna have to give that a try. That's
yeah. Yeah, Dan says, Paul, you got all of
yeah,
2026.
it'll take.
Don't tell him that he procrastinates bad enough the way it is. Good Lord. Don't encourage him.
I can just say
Oh,
I got nothing but time.
yeah, that's true. Don't know how much of that we got, though.
Well, that's right. Yeah, you're right there.
No time like the present.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Well, I guess we'll wrap this one up, I really didn't have much to talk about. Like I said, pretty excited about 2026. My main goal for 2026, I think, is going to be to make it to my next birthday.
Make it to 2027.
Yeah, yeah,
As long as the heart doctor keeps giving you a follow-up appointment, you're in good shape.
Yeah, when
well,
he says there's no need to come back, that's when there's a problem.
yeah. Well, I'm probably going to be in trouble the next time I go see him because my last appointment. Well, they kind of ticked me off. Uh, my last appointment was the end of October, and when I go to an appointment with them, I always go early because I found that if you get there, well, one, there's a place where I have to cross a railroad track, and you never know when there's going to be a long train. So I always go early. And of course, if there's no train, I get there 20 or 30 minutes early. But I found that if you get there early and sign in, there's been times when, like say I have an appointment at 10:15. I get there early. They call me in at 5 till 10, and by 10:05 or something, I'm walking out the door. That's just the way they, it's get them in, get them out. I heard them like cattle. But anyway, the last time I went over there, I went in there to check in, and the girl, the girl that was going to check me in, she couldn't find me. I go, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't find my appointment? I said, I got it hanging on my refrigerator at home. I said, I know I'm supposed to be here today. And she says, well, and you know how a lot of these places say stuff like this. Well, we've switched computer systems,
Yeah.
so you must have fell through the cracks. So
Or
I guess I
code
did.
for we thought you died.
Yeah. So apparently I was one of them that fell through the cracks. So fortunately that, I mean, she says, okay, well, we'll take you. They didn't make me come back another day. Since I was there, they took me. But then a little while later, it was sometime in December, I guess it was, I got a bill. And I'm like, okay, I know what's going on. I fell through the cracks. So you forgot to send it off to, because my deductible stuff would have been paid by then.
Yeah.
So, and they sent me a bill for the full thing. And I'm like, I ain't never paid the full thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, I had to call, and I told the lady, I said, yeah, I said, the last time I come there, y'all didn't even have me in your system. So I said, I'm thinking y'all got stuff screwed up. So anyway, so she was going to refile that and all that. And I haven't heard anything. So I guess it's all taken care of. But then they set me up. My doctor, he says, I want to do another one of them. What's it called?
EKGs.
EKG or
Echocardiogram.
echocardiogram, the one where they shoot the dye in you and
Yep.
run you in the tunnel, all of that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, okay, needs another payment for his kid's college or something. So anyway, so they scheduled that January 2nd. And then, of course, I was supposed to go do that on January 2nd. And then about 10 days later, I think it was the 12th or something, then I would go back for a follow up because by then the doctor would have the results and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, about in the middle of December, I got thinking, I don't want to go on January 2nd. I got college football to watch. So I got online through their little portal thing, which that's another pain in the ass since I'd got kicked out of their system or something. But I finally got back into that. and I canceled both those appointments. And then I put in the message thing, I said, well, I said, yeah, I said, I don't want to come over there in January. I said, I'll, you know, try to get something rescheduled for February. Well, I haven't rescheduled anything, and I really don't want to go. And I'll tell you why. Y'all, I don't know if y'all watch the news or anything. I I thought we cured the flu in 2020. Nobody had the flu in 2020.
No, yeah, the flu was
I thought
gone.
I thought it was cured. But
Well,
now they're
it's
saying,
back with vengeance now.
yeah, now they're saying everybody and their brothers got the flu. And I'm thinking,
Yeah.
I don't want to go to a cardiologist office and sit, especially right after Christmas. When people have been visiting with their family and their snot nosed kids and all that stuff. I don't want to go sit in some waiting room and catch some bug that somebody else brings in there. So like I said, I canceled them, and I really don't want to go until spring. I'll try to put them off, but yeah, the thought of being in there because it's always crowded, you know. But anyway, I'm sure I'll be in trouble. They'll say, "Why didn't you call and reschedule or whatever?" And see, I think they probably forgot about me now because like I said, I was lost in their system one time. They probably don't even know I'm around until.
Yep.
But they
Well,
didn't call me and bug me about not coming to the appointment, so I guess I did get it canceled. Good, it said it was through that portal thing. But anywho, let's see. Somebody got a question here. Kenneth says, "Why did you inquire about CNC on your Facebook page?" Well, Kenneth, I always have. Oh, I'm froze up. Let me go kick my camera here. See if I can get it to put it on 360.
There you go.
That'll
That looks the same as 720, except you're a little closer up.
yeah, yeah. Um, I usually have a reason for everything I do. Uh, but let's just say I was gathering intel by asking just to just to see what people thought.
No, you
frozen.
froze up
And
again.
oh, I'm froze up again. I wish I had worded it a little bit different. I really didn't. Maybe I'll do in the.
I don't. I think he. I think he. His mic froze too.
Yeah, my computer kicked him off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Are you there, Dave?
See, now Kenneth had to ask about CNC stuff, and now see what happens.
Yep. Yep. He probably went to move his camera or something.
Yeah, kicked him right off. Well, here while we're waiting for him to come back,
Yep.
we'll play that.
Oh,
Look at that old Jenny bit.
nice. Nice.
That's a nice
Nice.
Jenny bit right there. Nope, he's
No,
full
he's.
on gone right now.
Hey, we could talk about the show on Saturday.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's here I'll hit his button for that. Look at this. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that. All right. Yeah, making it up as we go. Saturday night, 9 o'clock. We'll talk about the latest stuff's going on, such as the new Creality printer that's coming out. The Creality A1.
Yeah. Yeah, boy, it sure looks like the A1,
It
doesn't it?
sure does.
Man,
It sure does. They just put it in the mirror. And
yeah,
there
yeah.
you
There's
go.
it. Boy, when you see the two of them there, they
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of people that have put out videos on that have got the pre-production ones. Although, like some of the stuff that they did to it is kind of cool. Like it's, like they have a better camera than what the A1 has in it, and it has status bar across the front, and it's 4 millimeters wider and deeper.
oh, it's
And,
a 460 or 260 by 260, and
yeah, yeah. And then but the thing I think that is most noteworthy is the new their CFS or AMS, whatever they call it. The way it feeds is pretty neat. It They have the ports going straight up,
oh,
which is kind of cool. And so that's it seems to be helpful more so than the AMS for the bamboo ones, because of people have a lot of problems with cardboard spools, because of of how it like pulls them and stuff like that. So um, got me kind of thinking about a project. Maybe we can make something work.
hey, look who's here.
Man,
We have a stranger.
I tried 2 or 3 times, and I finally thought, well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and restart the whole computer. So fortunately, it boots up pretty quick. Wasn't no Windows update. So,
Yeah.
what were we talking about?
Kenneth asking about the CNC stuff on Facebook, and then you froze.
Oh yeah, I was. Well, I'm just wondering what kind of CNC people are interested in these days. Um, that's why I worded it. I probably should have worded it different but I wanted it was like if somebody was going to give you one, so it wouldn't cost you a penny. Which one would you want if you could get a free one? Uh, as long as it's like less than 8 grand, I figured that was a good point
Yeah.
to cut it off, because I figured if I just left that part open ended, everybody would say, "Well, I want an Avid or a Thermwood or something crazy."
Well, my initial thought before I answered was that I would want a used Avid. Give me
Oh
a
yeah,
used Avid.
used.
That would be what I'd want.
Do you need that much storage space?
Yeah, you can always use more storage space.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I can't. And of course, I don't even want to open up Facebook now to look. But it
Yeah,
seems like if I can remember right, there was more than a couple of people that mentioned the alt mill.
yeah, I
Uh,
would be all about the alt
That's,
mill.
I think that's what I would pick as the alt mill.
yeah, and yeah, yeah. I was just curious. I always wonder what other people are thinking, if they're thinking the same thing I am or not. And most time they're not. So most time I'm thinking way different than everybody else, but that's all right. So, all right, let me check the comments here. We got anything else I missed?
Uh,
John's got, what is this? Got
Anycubic Cobra
my
Max.
Anycubic Cobra Max 3, and the Ace Pro has been doing a lot of 24 plus hour prints. Good.
Nice.
Good deal. Good deal.
The each one of the prints I'm doing right now on the SV08 Max, those are like 14 and a half hour prints. And
Man, I tell you what,
I got
listen,
some tech there, so
just looking behind you there, you look to the left and you see the P1S, and then you look over there.
it's monster.
That
Yeah,
thing is, it'd make about 4 or 5 of them.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it literally is like 4 times the size of one of those machines.
Um,
It's just a monster.
I designed up a the my one. Eventually, when I have my video out on the Max here, my one big gripe about it in its current form is that you can't really pick it up easy. Like you need two people to move it around. I mean, it's a big, heavy ass thing. But when you don't have the enclosure on it, it has handles. But when you put the sides on it, it covers up the handles.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't make any provisions to move them to the outside or anything like that. So I quickly designed up a base for it because that's just half-inch plywood right there. But that end table that it's sitting on is like an inch too short in both directions for it to fit. So that's why it's sitting on a piece of wood. But I designed up a board that just has some handholds in it that it'll sit on, and eventually it'll be back here on this wall. So then it'll really make those other printers look small. Mm.
Okay, our friend down under, Rob, has a question. He says, "Hi guys, I have a question. How do you capture videos using a program, for example, like Vectric? So, like if you're going to do like a tutorial type
Yeah,
um, thing, I have done it two ways. Since I do live streams and I have EV and before that I had StreamYard, a lot of times I would do it using that and just shared the screen and recorded it that way. But
you can
since we
record it
don't
and
do
not
live,
have it go out to anybody as a live stream. Like you can record it in the background
yeah, you're just
and then
using
put
it,
it out as a video.
recording it. It's not going live anywhere.
Yeah,
But since you probably don't have live stream stuff and don't want to use that, I use some stuff. It's from a company called Blueberry Software, and it is called Flashback Express.
yeah, that's a good program.
In fact, mine is, I don't know what version. I haven't. They're probably a newer one, but here again, whenever I get something and it works, I don't upgrade. I just stick with what I know works. So it's Flashback Express 5, the number 5. I'm sure they're probably on a newer version, but it's, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that's free.
Yeah, it is.
I think there's a paid version if you want to get it, but what I use is free, and it does a good job. It does a good job. So that would be what I recommend, or a similar program to that. I'm sure there's some other ones out there too, but uh, when I installed it, it comes up with a folder that says Blueberry Software. So I guess that's the name of the company that makes it. And then it's Express 5.
Yeah, they make a player and they make a recorder.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I have both of those installed here. Let's see.
oh, I
Harry
see.
says if it's free, maybe ShopBot or Avid.
Yeah, they're the winner
Well,
of the 2025 Ranger CNC Challenge is out there in the chat.
oh yeah.
yep.
And he says, I would like a ShopBot too, even a 4x4. I used 4x8 on campus and it sure was nice. Yeah. ShopBots are good machines. It's not one we talk about very often though, because uh, yeah, OBS will record it too. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I'm not a big user of OBS. All right, here's another suggestion. Denny Dawkins says you can screen capture video using the Xbox app in Windows. Okay. I don't know nothing about that, but that's another good suggestion. Oh, good Lord. 4x4 starts around 24,000. Yeah, I think that's probably why we don't talk about ShopBot that much.
Ooh,
It's a little rich for
you're a
most
little
people.
over the limit of $8,000 on that one,
Yeah,
Al.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, I probably should have worded that a little different because I kind of had it where, okay, if it's under 8 grand and it's free to you, which what would you want? And I didn't say anything about, well, I'd like to have 8 grand worth of stuff and I'll build my own.
Yeah.
But I didn't put that option on there. But nobody brought it up either. So,
I
um,
kind of did.
well, yeah, you kind of did. Yeah,
Well, you should have worded it as a genie gives you a wish of getting any CNC that you want, but the genie has a budget of $8,000.
yeah, right.
He's a cheap ass genie.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll do another. Well, that wasn't technically a poll. I guess it was just more of a question.
Harry said that Grizzly has a nice one for 7 grand. I've never looked at the Grizzly CNC. Have you?
I've seen them, but it's just one of those things where I know I'm not going to get one because they're kind of like to me when I think of Grizzly, they're kind of like a Cam Master. Really great machines. Well, another one is the Axiom. The Axiom, Grizzly, Cam Master. I'll even throw Step Crap in there. Uh, they're really nice machines, but for the money, I would just build one because I know I can build one bigger than what those are. Yeah, they're nice machines, but a lot of times you're talking 7 grand for a 2x3 or something. They're pretty proud of their stuff sometimes. Okay, Rob. Rob said he tried the Xbox app and it told me Aspire was not a game. Cool. Gilroy says thanks for the Amazon card.
Oh, there you go.
That was an awesome project.
It
Yeah,
was.
It was.
it was a good project. A excellent use of
Yeah,
illumination.
I've never had to try to send a gift card through the Amazon stuff, so I was concerned it wouldn't get there, get there correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, I particularly like the way you did the lights where you had them controlled and they moved down. It reminded me of one of those old timey signs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that was very cool. That's what did it for me. What are you doing up under there?
I may look distracted. I'm ordering lights because I'm tired of it looking so bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're gonna sign off of here. We've been at it a little over an hour. So hope everybody had a happy new year. Hope y'all
Yeah.
have a safe and prosperous 2026. Oh, here's the boy. What you want? What you want?
There he is.
What you want?
Oh, that's a good boy.
Is it time to go potty? Is that what you trying to tell me? It might be. We'll go out there and walk around.
Hey, you better do it.
All right. Well, we're gonna sign off here. Everybody have a good thing. Go watch Ryan on Saturday night, and Come on back here next Wednesday. We'll see what we got to talk about.
Yeah.
All right.
Good times.
We will see y'all later. Have a good one.
See ya.